I guess we're going to talk to the warden about that woman's that assistant woman's her boss.
Good day, stranger.
Have you learned anything of interest? Maybe. Is Cadman Azo running experiments on the patients here? Experiments? Cadman Azo is in charge of patient welfare now. It's not authorized to run any more experiments. I am disappointed in Cadman. I had hoped he would be the one to guide your inquiry. He'll be in his office or in the patient wards. I am granting you immediate access so you can find him. No doubt you will wish to speak to him further on this matter, and I for one am curious as to what he might have to say. Tread carefully in the wards. There are a few dangerous cases. I would ask also that you do your best not to agitate the patients. They have enough troubles as it is. Okay, farewell. Next, I am to investigate the patient ward. I've been given access to the head warden. I've been given access by the head warden to enter the patient ward. The Enements are in charge of the patients. Cadman Azo has been running unauthorized experiments. His suspicious behavior is my best lead toward finding the Leaden Key agent. Should I continue? Well, I feel like I should just continue while I'm here in the sanitarium. The wards is through that door, right? I assume that's the door I need to go through. On the other hand, I'm thinking it might take some time to get through this next part. Hope nobody notices that corpse in that room there. The head warden says you can go in. Be careful in there. Okay, thank you. This is dreadful. What manner of treatment is this? Flesh construct. Yikes. A curved spine twists this woman's posture forward, her greasy hair draped over her large eyes like vines. She smiles at you. You must be visiting someone. Then, noting your appearance, she adds, a friendly visit, I hope. Have any of the patients here been acting unusually? Well, there's Bataxa, who relieves a murder. Oh, God. Well, there's Bataxa, who relives a murder she committed more than 5 lifetimes ago. Edelman, who they say only has half a soul and who was found collecting the faces of others because he believed his own to be a false one. And Graham, he speaks in a language no one understands and wails at night sometimes. I guess different from their normal behavior, I mean. Well, yes, I suppose, but nothing they didn't volunteer for. Master Azo let us know that a number of patients in the North Ward had volunteered for a new therapy and would be escorted to his laboratory to receive treatment. The North Ward has our most troubled cases. I'm glad some of them have chosen to get help. It seems to me it's gotten quieter over here since it started. It's Graham I see them taking in the most. He struggles, but he always was a bit of a wild one. Would I be able to visit the North Ward? They like to keep them separate. I don't know that I've ever seen the guards allow a visitor. Just Master Azo. You might ask him. He's very sympathetic. Okay, farewell. Freo mentioned a man named Graham in the North Ward, who has also been a frequent subject of Cadman Azo's experiments, and that Graham doesn't seem to be volunteering for the experiments. Graham may be able to shed light on whether Azo has been working with the leaden key. Freyo mentioned that Cadman Azo is the only one with access to the North Ward. So we're looking for Graham. Quick save. Before everything goes to hell. Bunch of patients. Where is the North Ward? The North Ward would be to the north, I would imagine. Well, there's only one exit from this place, so I guess that's where we're going. The crooked boards show deep gouge marks on this table. They're space-like folk or elven fingernails. Crooked chalk tally marks cover the surface of this table. The construct turns its head toward you and watches you warily. Do I have to fight my way into this place?
Hello?
If you're here as a client, you'll want to be talking to an animancer, not me. I feel like if I walk past here, something bad will happen. Oh, there's another flesh construct. This seems bad. There's a box here. What's in the box? Lockpicks. I'll take them.
Hello? Hello?
Okay. What do we do here? Keep your distance. Wick's in that cell back there. We've had incidents when people got close. I'm looking for the North Ward. Oh, here we go. It's more flesh constructs. I feel like I'm gonna have to fight those at some point. Wow, I could have just walked through this doorway. I didn't even see that doorway there. I can either unlock the door. I can either use a key or pick the lock. Oh, I need an actual key to get that open. Okay. So, oh, here's another place we can go. Oh, who's this? It's a patient. Why does it seem like I need to find a key somewhere? Oh, here's a door. What's in here? Ooh. It's locked. It's still locked. Damn it. Something churns and bubbles in this tank.
Let's see what lies this way.
Oh, there's a person here. Oh, it's Cadman. Huh. It's the guy. A round-faced, balding man turns to face you. His upper lip is pulled upwards slightly by his pointed nose, exposing his upper teeth when he scowls.
What is the meaning of this?
Ethelmore told me you're... Oh, I'd like to access the North Ward. Out of the question! those patients are in isolation for a reason. So you can coerce them into your experiments? Frail told me everything.
She's a patient! That blazing woman knows nothing of the nature of my experiments.
He balls up his fist and digs his teeth into his index finger. What? He balls up his fist and digs his teeth into his index finger, a growl simmering beneath his breath and a deep scowl compressing his face.
Fine. Speak to them for all the good it'll do you. I'm sure the discussions will be fascinating.
He pulls a heavy key from one of his pockets and nearly slams it down on the floor before handing it to you. Hey, I'm also looking for an expert on awakenings. Oh wait, I heard you were demoted. How did that happen? Azo's nostrils flare and he bares his upper teeth more broadly. That's none of your concern. Did one of the others put you up to this? Ardmer, that smug weasel. Things went wrong. Everything. I don't know how. I'll never know. He spits on the floor as if to remove a bitter taste from his mouth. Well, thanks for the key. Bye. Did I get a key? I received the key to the North Ward. He was not pleased to give it. I don't care, as long as he gives me the key. This is the door, right? Unlocked. I'm here. What am I here for? What am I looking for? Oh, I'm looking for Graham. Which one of these people is Graham? We don't know. We just have to open every door until we find Graham.
These poor people. This isn't the treatment that they were promised upstairs by the cushioned seats and lush carpets. Is that the cure for soul sickness? To be thrown into a cell and subjected to the whims of your captor?
These animancers are as mad as their patients. But if all were treated like this, the sanitarium would never survive. What did these patients do to warrant such conditions? Well, there are just as many who come here and are cured of their ills, people who would otherwise be cast aside. I hope so. Kanna takes a deep breath. You're probably right. It's just hard to see. Let's be on our way. This place gnaws at the soul. Oh, this... Let's, talk to the door here, I guess. A willowy adolescent boy stands in the center of his cell, gawkish and stoop-shouldered. He stares straight ahead, the occasional blink his only movement, and it is unclear whether he registers your presence at all behind his glassy, doll-like eyes. In this state, the barriers between your soul and his are as thin and porous, easily bypassed if you should wish it. Not at this time. Do I do that for all these doors? I'm looking for Graham. Ah, here's Graham. This man has the look in his eyes of a hunted animal, and at your approach he staggers backward to the far corner of his cell, halfway appearing as though he would climb the walls if it would get him farther away from you. He cries out, a bizarre primal utterance like nothing you have heard. I need to ask you some questions. Graham looks at you blankly. It is unclear whether he understands you or not, but his panic has momentarily subsided. He opens his mouth to speak, but the words that come out are half-formed, as though his tongue were cut out. They are impossible for you to discern, if indeed they are words at all. Kanna winces. I don't think he can speak anymore. Not in words, at least. This is monstrous. Frail said you were being treated by Cadman Azo. Graham looks at you with uncertainty. Slowly, tentatively, he steps closer to the front of his cell, and as he does so, for the first time you can perceive his soul within your ken. It is misshapen, as though maimed by some jagged instrument, and large expanses of it have been gouged out entirely. You feel no barriers of resistance. If you wanted to, you could look further into Graham's soul. I'm going to peer into your soul now, Graham. You project out toward the maimed soul in front of you, merging with it, its confusion and fear becoming yours as it whisks you into its depths. You're in your cell. A key turns. The door creaks open on neglected hinges. Thoughts come to you in waves, incomplete, broken, fearful. Standing at the door is a rotund, balding man. His upper teeth and pointy nose remind you of a rat. He beckons, apologetic. You don't want to go. Anything else. In your mind is a single word, and the word is no, but it dissolves before it reaches your lips. You press against the back wall, cornered. You cry out. In darkness, you fight against unseen restraints. You cannot move your arms or legs. The man walks into the room carrying a lit candle, its meager flame casting long shadows across books and machinery. Straps bind your arms and legs. Cold metal circumscribes the crown of your head and the breadth of your chest. The man is sorry. He is in need of raw materials. They dismantled his work and he needs another source. He needs to show them he was right. He thanks you. Then he turns a knob, and you feel yourself begin to crack from within, and you can feel pieces of you torn away, like having your insides chewed by a horde of rats, and you are screaming a scream you can barely hear. I'm gonna continue searching. Another night, heavy footsteps outside your door, coming for you. You look through a slit in your door. The flesh giant, the artificial being, just outside, but facing left. Facing the end of the hall. The boy there. The boy looks with interest at the giant, then collapses to the floor like a shed snakeskin. The giant convulses for a moment, then rights itself, turns away, and leaves. Graham looks at you, still wild-eyed, but somehow more present. He nods at you, then walks back to the end of his cell. Well... A look into the soul of a half-crazed patient named Graham revealed strange behavior by a boy at the far end of the North Ward. Oh. Well, that was the one. Well, let's go talk to this boy at the end of the hall. We just peeked in to see this guy a moment ago. A willowy adolescent boy stands in the center of his cell, gawkish and stoop-shouldered. In this state, the barriers between your soul and his are thin and porous, easily bypassed if you should wish it. I'm gonna reach out for your soul now. You close your eyes and edge forward toward the boy's soul, and as you near, a sudden malaise comes over you. You are cold and warm all at once, sweating and shivering and straining for breath, as you did on the caravan journey. The soul you approach is the wrong one, a parasitic plant that strangles its host. It is predatory and pitiless, and you have crossed paths with it before. Too late does it occur to you to retract, and already you feel yourself plunging into some interminable abyss of thought and memory. You are standing in a cell now, the same cell in the sanitarium. The halls are moonlit and empty, and you are waiting. At the far end of the ward, the door opens, revealing a flesh golem in silhouette beneath the stone archway. It makes its usual rounds, the same stops every time, the misbegotten child of despondent creators. When the construct is close, you coil yourself up and spring forward, passing out of the boy's body as though it were a membrane. You can sense his body behind you collapsing to the floor, a puppet whose strings are cut. You are rushing toward the golem now, bodiless as a gust of wind. Quickly, you think to yourself, quickly, and you feel the strength hemorrhaging from your soul as you dart towards the makeshift abomination. You pass into the golem shell and overtake the soul implanted within, encircling it, suppressing it, and contained in this new vessel, you are strong again. You step heavy-footed down corridors unheeded by the other constructs and scrutinized only by the wary, untrustworthy eyes of the mad, coming at last to an office piled with books and scribbled papers and the perverse implements of animancy. You set your oversized hands upon a large machine, a nest of globes and tubes and coils in the center of the room, and go to work, bending wires and unsettling alignments. Your surroundings are pulled past you, or perhaps you are pulled past them, and they dissolve into a blur. When they settle into place again, you are outside on a clear day, standing in front of a crowd stacked high above you on the tiered seats of an amphitheater. You are acting for the crowd, standing deliberately still, but this is no play. A balding man with rodent-like features is strapping you to a machine, the one you had tampered with. You see your arms for the first time, short and fleshy, unmistakably those of a little girl. But this body is not truly yours. Your mind still holds the same determination, the same hard-heartedness as before. The body itself is cold and vacuous. Unlike the others, this one has no soul of its own. The man speaks, and the crowd applauds with an enthusiasm worthy of a hero's entrance. "Bear witness," he says, and he pulls a lever. The machine shivers and sparks, and a bead of sweat rolls down the side of the man's brow. But the crowd's apprehension quickly gives way to awe as a crystal globe fills with a radiant mist that casts the entire theater aglow. He opens a valve, and the glow crawls through a tube along a length of copper wiring that runs to a set of electrodes beneath your armpits. You feel nothing when it reaches you, as it should be, for you have been leading his work astray periodically for some time, altering notes and settings and playing puppeteer for Hollowborn. But you make it look how people would expect it to look when a body is infused with a soul. In a moment the machine goes dark, and the man unstraps you, eyeing you with a scientist's concern. He looks back up at the crowd. "Behold," he says, but there is obvious hesitation in his voice. Slowly, you take a plodding step forward, then another, and another. You look up at the man, giving him the eye contact of which no Hollowborn is capable, and the crowd gasps. The man looks relieved. "How do you feel?" he asks, at a volume meant for the crowd. And this is the moment. At the top of your lungs, you let out a piercing shriek. The man comes towards you, his hands outstretched, but you run the other way, back to the machine. With all your strength, you drive your head into the crystal globe, and it shatters, streaking your head with warm blood. You drive your head down onto the surface of the machine again and again, drawing panicked screams from the crowd, and by the time the man reaches you, your body has already ceased proper function, and merely twitches on the cold ground. Satisfied, you depart the corpse in search of another unsuspecting host. Who could put their faith in animancy now? You are pulled again from your surroundings, transcending the boundaries of memories and lifetimes, deeper and deeper past betrayals and murders and lies upon lies that form the thick webbing of plots beyond mortal comprehension. You settle at last on a room you have seen before, expansive, with a tall device encasing an Adra monolith at its center. The room is filled with people, and the people all look at the device. You are yanked suddenly back to reality, and the once catatonic boy in the cell is looking directly at you, appraising, calculating. There is no mistaking now that it is the soul of the man who caused your awakening that gazes out from that borrowed husk. A watcher. You made me into a watcher. I need you to undo it. Is that so? He makes no effort to hide his disinterest, but he continues to search your eyes. He makes a slight grunting noise, and his eyes soften for an instant, and it seems for that moment that he recognizes you. He opens his mouth to speak, then seems to think better of what he was about to say. His jaw tightens. I know your look. You hunger. Hunger for answers that elude you. It gnaws at your soul. It usurps your reason for being. You are like everyone. I will help you let go. He dodges backward with startling grace, putting himself out of reach. On his face there is no malice, only the dispassion of a farmer putting down a sick animal. Then, suddenly, he slumps forward. Oh, this can't be good. Oh, all the doors are opening. Are we fighting now? We're fighting now. Oh, hell. Okay. We're fighting flesh constructs. And Graham. Even Graham? Okay, well, let's do, Let's do a charm on the flesh construct first. Oh, he's immune. Oh, wow, there's a lot of them. You know, it would have been nice to be able to do a save or something. Oh, boy. Let's do an armor of faith on us here.
It's there.
Oh, boy. Oh, okay. Whew. All those lights coming down. I thought that was bad. Wait. Oh, my pet's almost dead right away. That's not good. Where is Aloth? Where is Aloth? I can't tell where he is. Is that him? I want him to come over here so he can do a fan of flames. Oh, that's not a good place for him. Oh man. I can't do it. Ah, damn it. Never mind, I gotta move back. Let's do a bounding missile. Okay. Oh, damn. Holy crap, that was pretty awesome.
Ready, Watcher.
Alright, let's move back a little bit. Alright, let's turn, let's do a charm on Batixa. Done. Okay. Let's do a... Wait, let's move up a little bit. Let's get our healer to move up a little bit. Then we'll do our radius heal. Heal over time. Alright, that's good. Good deal. Alright, I've built up some ba-doop-ba-doop-ba-doo. What else can we do here? Mental binding. Let's do a shockwave. Let's do a mental binding, see if that does anything cool. Oh, cool. Okay, it did stick them. That's cool. Let's do a second wind with our tank. I need to heal our tank. Nice. Nice heal. Good job.
Yes.
Let's do a... Alright, we took another one down. I think there's only a few left. Oh, Batiksa's right here. We gotta... Let's throw some damage on Batiksa. Alright, we're doing fine. There we go. Nailed him. Survived a normal difficulty fight. Whew. That was like a lot of talking and then a lot of fighting. So, what did we learn here? What exactly did we learn from that? I uncovered a leaden key operative in the sanitarium. He has the ability to possess those with weak souls, and was using one of the patients to influence Cadman Azo's animancy research. Okay, what do I do with that knowledge? What what do I do with that knowledge now? Oh, there's more. We have to fight our way out of here. I see. I see how it is. Alright. We're doing okay here. We're doing fine.
Proacted!
No problem. Alright, carry on, everyone. Oh boy, there's more. That's cool. That's super cool. Oh crap. Oh boy, there's even more. Okay, let's get everybody out here. Oh boy. There's another one over here. This is not cool.
Very helpful.
Where's our... We need our puppy dog to tank this guy over here. Okay, this is not cool. Melee combat! Oh man, I'm taking some damage here. I'm taking a beating! Can we do a puppet master on this thing? I don't know if that's gonna work on this thing. It might be immune. It's immune. Bloody hell. Let's do an eye strike on him. Alright, there we go. I'm taking a beating here. Somebody help me. You healer. Oh, you don't need to heal me now. Never mind. It's fine. We got him. Only for a moment. I was worried just for a moment there. But it's fine now. I think we should just leave. Oh, no, bloody hell. I think we should back up, actually. Let's back up. Back up. Look out. Oh, hell.
What?
My healer got stuck here. Get out of there, healer. Oh, they're just wicks. Okay, we can handle wicks. Oh, my healer's in trouble. My healer's in trouble. Second wind, second wind. Whew. Wicks everywhere. Alright, that was a disaster. We didn't go through that door very well. Alright, let's make sure the tank goes through the doorways first in the future. Oh boy, the guards are dead. Well, here's another one. Another construct. I feel like I'm gonna switch back to a bow and arrow and shoot from a distance now. Oh, my hunters should also go back to bow and arrow.
Dead on.
Man, this is taking a long time to get through here. I really wasn't planning to stay up this late playing this game. Do we have to fight our way all the way out of this sanitarium? All the way out, really? Is it safe now? I'm getting out of here. It's not safe anymore. Yeah, no kidding. Tell me about it. You guys have got some serious problems in the basement. I'm just letting you know there's a riot and a lot of dead people down there.
What the blazes happened down there? You were given permission to ask questions.
Well, it's complicated. A patient of yours, an Usgrim, was working for the Lead and Key, only without knowing it.
You finish your explanation and Ethelmore breaks his silence. I have read accounts of people in history who could do what you describe. The accounts are few and brief and never reliable. Some go as far as to suggest that they are all the same person. If truly such a person was here among us, plotting our ruin, would that I had a body again and could be of some real use in our time of need. I fear what the future may hold for this place. I am grateful you were able to dispatch the threat before there was loss of innocent life. We very nearly had another scandal on our hands. What of Azo? What part did his experiments play in this catastrophe?
Well, Azo was only trying to help the patients. The Lead and Key took advantage of him. He was helping in his own way, I suppose.
I should have known better than to isolate him. Of course he would resort to deception. The wiser thing would be to allow his experiments, with close oversight, of course. A mind like his must be allowed a chance to create.
Well, I don't know if that was the conclusion I would have drawn, but whatever. It's your sanitarium, I suppose.
Whew.
We've made it outside. We've made it out of the sanitarium. After an hour and a half. I think I'm gonna split this video into 2 parts. Uh-oh, somebody's running up to us.
Hello!
I beg your pardon, I have a message for you. You are summoned to Hadred House, where Lady Webb wishes to meet with you as soon as possible.
They say she's an ancient spider spinning her nets throughout the city. He gives you a careful look. Aloth gives you a careful look. If she wishes to see you, that either bodes very well or very ill. How did you know where to find me? Well, it's Lady Webb. She knows everything. Tell me about Lady Webb, messenger. Messenger boy. Do you not know Lady Webb? Well, no one's seen her exactly in a long time, but she's the mistress of Dunnard Row. Has been as long as anyone can remember. He pauses, eyeing passers-by with suspicion. Quietly, he continues. She's supposed to be old. Older than anybody, and she never leaves her room. Some say she's wasted away and she's just a pile of bones kept animated by dark magics. She's still at it, best anyone can tell. Learning things, keeping us safe, pulling the strings behind the throne, too, it's said. Has a ring of ciphers doing her bidding, telling her everything that goes on. You do wrong in this country, before you go asking the gods for forgiveness, best you ask Lady Webb first. What's Dunnard Row? A whole mess of ciphers run out of Hadron House. They make it their business to keep the peace, but they don't like you to see them do it. Problems in this city have a way of going away on their own, and when that happens, you can make a pretty good guess as to why. Okay, well, where can I find this Hadron House? I feel like I need to rest first, but just where is this house? It's just over there, my lord. The southwest corner of Brackenbury. You'll find the lady upstairs. Okay, very well. Thanks for the message. Boy, it just never stops in this place. This Brackenbury place is exhausting. First the sanitarium, and then Lady Webb. Well, I'm going to stop here, and we'll pick it up next time with more exciting adventures. Whoa. Did the lights just go off? I feel like the lights just turned off. That was weird. Alright, that's all for now. See you later.